Good hot week of practice, that's for sure. Feels like August still. Daggone stuff, wish it would cool down. But hopefully we'll get some cooler weather up there. But no, guys, practice hard. Had a good day today. Good enthusiasm, good execution. Kicked the ball well today. Kickers are kicking it well. Dylan caught it. Defense team have good enthusiasm. They had a good week of practice, I thought. So get ready to go play Duke. Questions?
Jimbo, what is something you probably learned about your team this week?
There's a lot of character. They're playing their tails off, practicing their tails off.
Was it encouraging to see, especially after the Miami loss?
But no, I think it's what I expected to see. I didn't expect to see anything else. I mean, and that's how they are, and that's the way they played last week, and I expect them to do it again this week.
Injuries?
You got George, still questionable. That hip played some last week. Frith, of course, is out. Keith Gavin's out. Trey Marshall's out. Darvin Taylor hurt his shoulder yesterday. He's out. Jacob Pugh's out. Got hurt yesterday in practice. And Dickerson's out for the year. Dickerson will have surgery tomorrow and be out for the year.
On the right ankle?
I think it's the right. Whatever it was. Yeah.
Okay.
So who will start for Dickerson?
Ball.
Is it the same shoulder that Taylor had?
It's not MRI. It's not. It's just irritated. It just irritated something. Didn't tear anything or do anything. Just strained it. Pass rush drill.
You say Pugh has a concussion?
I don't know what he got hurt yesterday in practice.
At this point, with the injuries, I mean, it's part of football. Is it, the 10-week stretch after the Hermo layoff is kind of.
Well, it is, but they come. Sometimes they come in bunches. You don't ever know when they come. And like I say, but that's not. We got plenty of other guys. They had good practice. We knew it, so we've adjusted and set our game plans.
How's Hutton Tate done this week?
Good. Practice played well. Did a good job. We limit some of his practice. I ain't gonna wear him out, but he had a good week.
Duke has 10 interceptions, 4 defensive touchdowns. What do they do that puts themselves in position to make those types of plays?
They're experienced and get good rush, do good things, mix their coverages, man, zone, 2 Tampa, 2 man. I mean, just multiple in their looks, and they make good plays and make the plays on the ball. Got ball skills. That's the thing you don't realize. A lot of guys bat balls. Other guys catch balls. You know what I mean? And that's one of the great things a DB can have is everybody says, well, you bat it away. Well, if you can pick it off, that's what you want to do. And some guys, have magic ball skills, and they've got all their guys seem to catch the ball well.
They have one linebacker, and he's got 58 tackles.
Oh, he's all over the daggone place. I mean, he makes plays everywhere. Trust me, I know. I watched the film. I thought they were playing with 12, or he had a twin.
Jimbo, Josh Ball, is he going to play tackle or is he going to play guard?
Play tackle. So I'm in play guard, but we have Rubel in there. We'll mix in. We'll have mix and match, different scenarios in there.
How much are you
You
going
want me to keep down the game plan?
Please.
So you don't want us to win?
No. If you guys execute, you win.
No,
right?
I'm messing with you. So I'm supposed to tell you everything?
No, not at all.
Okay.
If you guys execute the game plan, you win, right?
No, I'm dead. Go ahead.
With the offensive line, I guess, having some new bases, how much do you depend on a guy like Alec to kind of lead the way?
It will. And all those guys. I mean, there's only one new face. I mean, the rest of the guys will all be the same. He's done a good job of that.
Jimbo, with a team that obviously wants to get a win, wants to get back on the right track, how do you prevent them from maybe overexerting themselves, kind of wanting it too much?
That's a very good point. That's one of the best questions. I say that one of the best questions I've been asked yet, because you can want something too much, and I joke about it. I mean, you can try too hard. You can put so much pressure on yourself that you can't do something. You just got to get them to relax, trust themselves, trust their coaching, trust their own eyes, and process the game and just react. Because when you start predetermined, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, that's why you can't do that. You have to keep them in a confident mode, and you got to go out and trust what you've been coached to do and what you can do, and then just let it happen and kind of get and grow. But that is a very tough thing to do. When you haven't had success, you press because you want to try too hard, and there is such a thing that could do that. And you watch guys cause their own. A lot of times when there's young players, they like guys. You guys say this all the time. I mean, to get going, but you say, "Why ain't that guy playing?" Sometimes he's trying too hard. And he gets in his own way. And then finally you get past all that and you grow. And that's what happens with a lot of young players sometimes. When you guys say, why ain't that guy playing more? Why ain't that guy It's not that he doesn't. It's when he does, he tries too hard sometimes. He doesn't know less. You can be on the other extreme of that too. And that's a good point.
Does it kind of translate to coaches as well? Maybe you guys.
All we do. Yeah, you overcoach. You try to put too much in their head. Where's that fine line that you want to, because you coach them so hard that you make sure they're right. But then, all right, that's just make sure they know what to do and don't, because you keep finding a detail or something. Exactly right. Coaching, playing, it's in general. Where's you got to find that happy medium.
With Pugh out at the outside spot, would that be Josh Brown? Probably?
You got Josh Brown. You can see Matthew Thomas can play out there. You got other guys, Don Tavius, and all those guys can play inside. Where Derek back in the mix, all those guys back in there. So you got a multitude. Rice, Thomas, you got a bunch of things you can do.
kind of not of a scary option as it was. I wouldn't say scary, but last year you had a lot more guys playing in the secondary. This year, those guys have experience from playing last year with injured guys.
Yeah, they do. I mean, injuries do. They create experience for younger guys. There's no doubt about that.
Y'all good?
We're good.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Have a
Thanks,
good day.
guys.
Thank you.